Hi everybody. Okay, today I'm going to do a review of a new mineral powder that I have been trying. And the reason why I started using this particular mineral powder is because I was watching another one of my favorites. Her name is Leanne from Hummingbird Beauty, and there could be no better title for her other than Beauty. She's just beautiful, and she's very sweet soul. So if you have not heard of Leanne, or you haven't stopped by her channel, I will put the link down below. But anyway, she is probably a good 20 years younger than me. And when she was talking about this mineral powder, I thought, well, her skin just looks fantastic. I think I'm going to try that mineral powder just to see how it works on an older skin. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Leanne tends to lean towards a normal to oily combination skin. I could be wrong, so I apologize to you, Leanne, if I'm quoting your skin type wrong. But there are worse things in life. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to talk about the coral lip, because after I did my Orange Attacks the Runway video, a lot of people asked me about coral lipstick, so I thought I would show a couple that I have and how you can tone down a coral lipstick if you want to venture into the coral lipstick, but you're not necessarily fond of the brighter ones. Anyway, the mineral powder I'm going to talk about is called Balance and Brighten, and it is by Laura Gellar. It is a baked color correcting foundation. The tone that I have it on right now, and the tone that I am wearing right now is medium. Now, it is just a tinge too dark for me, but it will be okay for the summer because I do get color. Even if I'm sunscreened to the gills. I don't have gills, but if I did, I'd be sunscreened to the gills. Anyway, okay, so it looks like this. It comes in a little case, and it has a little mirror on the top. If I get close enough, you can see that it has a multitude of colors that run through it. It is hard because it's been baked, and that's a color that it comes out. Okay, now, for this one in particular, I like the way it applies. Excuse me, Drippy Nose Tammy. I should have named my channel Drippy Nose Tammy. Okay. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me, folks. Okay, so when I'm applying this one, I like a looser brush. The tighter brush tends to make it a little bit too heavy for me, which then cakes in my marionette lines. These are my most dominant lines in my face, and of course the 11s through my forehead. That is where I see them collect. So when I apply with this brush, I get a lighter application of it. So, and the way I do this is I simply take my brush, and it is looser. This is the Sephora Professional, and it's called their Airbrush number 55, okay? You're not going to be able to read that, but anyway. Okay, so here we go. I take the brush, and I simply, just rub it around, and I still tap, because tapping gets off the excess. Because if you don't tap with a mineral powder, sometimes when you place it, that's exactly where it's going to stay, and it can get a little cakey. So I'm going to show you on my neck, because I don't want my face to get cakey. I simply go in circular motions, and I buff it into my skin. Okay, so I buff around, and the more you buff, the more refined the application. So just really buff it in good. Okay. What is my opinion of this for an older skin? I like this. It runs, I think, $35. I did have to have it shipped to me because there is no one that carries Laura Gellar in my area. Excuse me. Sephora used to, but they discontinued it. So I ordered it. It was $35. I think I got it from drugstore.com or something like that. It came quickly. I did have to pay a shipping. But anyway, so I've been trying it probably for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I like the wear of it. At the end of the day, I am not all caked up. I don't really get any type of itching from it like I do sometimes from my Laura Mercier, but I only get itching here through Laura Mercier. But anyway, the wear of it, I will come closer so that you can see. The wear of it is really, let me close this off so it takes that glare. Okay, so there is the wear. I think it's quite beautiful. And it really, I have a normal to dry skin, as you all know, and I don't think that it really accentuates my lines any more than any other mineral powder does. I like it because it's also got a lighter finish to it. It doesn't have as much sheen to it. I prefer a mineral powder that has less shine to it than shine. And you can achieve that just by the application of doing it once. Now, of course, this is also a buildable, as all mineral powders are. If you then do your face and then you go over it again, you will get more coverage, but that is when caking actually starts to take place. Now, you can spray a fix over it, which will take away that powderiness, but I don't necessarily feel that I look so powdery when I'm wearing it. So I would say that this is a nice mineral powder to give a shot. And that's Laura Gellar's, and it comes in, I think, light and medium. And if you are fair-skinned, you probably would want to go with the light. Now, someone had emailed me and told me that the light was actually too dark for them, but that Laura Gellar is now coming out with a, excuse me, I have to take a drink because I have a tickle and it's just going to make me sound like a little gremlin. Okay. Thank you, excuse me. Okay, so anyway, it's worth a shot, okay? Especially if you haven't been able to wear Laura Mercier. Okay, now I wanted to show you the coral lipstick that I'm wearing. Today I have on my Chicory liner by MAC. And Chicory is a beigey orange. It's a deeper kind of orange. But what I did is I sharpened the pencil very sharp, and I simply lined my lips, okay? Then I took another lip liner by MAC, which you can only get at the CCOs, and it's called Mouth Off, like your kids do, Mouth Off. And this one is a definite peach, okay? That's on this finger right here. Okay, you see how it's a definite peach? So what I do then is I fill my lip in, because I'm wearing the Babylon by Sue Devitt, which is a perfect coral, but it is brighter. And it's a pink coral. It looks darker in this too, but it really isn't. And when you put it on, it really, let me see if I open this, if it'll show you the true color. No. Okay. So anyway, okay, so we have, where are my hands? Where is it? Oh, there we are. Okay. So we have that, okay? So now then I put the Babylon over those two lip liners, which gave me this look, okay? So you can also wear it by yourself, but here. Okay? So that is a very nice one. And then what I did is I just put a little bit of color in the center, and this is big. Oh no, this isn't the, is this the one I use? Yes, this is one I used to tone it down just slightly. And I just put it right in the center for that kissable pout. Okay, but trust me folks, it really is a pinky coral. It's a coral. It's coming out a little bit lighter than it actually is on screen. Then some people were asking me and said, you know, where could I get a nice, oh, here's the other one. Now this one is a different, this one is for Chanel, and this is the Rouge Coco line. And this is number 6, Injury, something French. Okay, this one here, I will show you. Here, I'll show you next to the Babylon so you can see the difference. Now, this one would be a more muted coral if you weren't comfortable with a pink coral. This one is definitely a peach coral. Okay, so there are the two. This is the Babylon, and this is the Chanel. Okay, so there's two choices of corals that you can, you know, gradually work yourself into if you're not really an orange person. Now another lip gloss that if you're just a lip gloss person, This is the only coral I have on hand, and so this is why I'm showing it to you. I don't have a lot of coral lip glosses because I'm basically not a lip gloss girl. Okay, so this is also by Chanel, and this is their Brilliant line, and it's number 68. And I'm just going to, it comes with a brush, and okay, I'll show it to you on my finger so you can see that it's a pretty coral. Okay, so there are a couple of options for coral lipsticks, and you know, I'm sure as the spring season comes along, I'll have more to show you. So just stay tuned for that. And what else can I? Oh, I wanted to make a correction. Not even a correction because I know I've never stated this, but I think people heard it that way, and because I do talk about skincare, they just thought that's what they were hearing. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I am licensed for hair. I do have some training behind me in skin as part of my cosmetology class, but I am not a licensed esthetician. I talk about my esthetician a lot, and maybe that's where the confusion came in. But it's a totally different thing. They study only the skin and massage and other things. I studied, in cosmetology, you get an overview of hair, skin, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. So I have an overall education in it, but it's focused on hair mostly. So I cannot help you with questions that I feel only a dermatologist is able to help you with, because I have no medical degree behind me, nor does an esthetician. So if you are really having a lot of skin problems, I can't help you with that because that is for an MD. So I'm very sorry for the misunderstanding out there, okay? All is good. So let's see, what else? Maybe I'll just, I'm going to make a couple videos today because tomorrow morning I am leaving for Florida. However, I am taking my MacBook with me, so I will be making videos still. Maybe I'll just cut this one off now and start another one. Why not? Okay, have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. I'll move in so you can see the lips again. These glasses, I can't. Okay? Go get yourself some coral lips. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.